Ring ring, I'm Cynthia Luciette, and this is Lockup Unlocked Quarantine Calls Edition, the show where we talk to your favorite cast members from WeTV's Love After Lockup. This is the only show with all the exclusive behind the scenes that you didn't get to see. Guess who got them? Me. They're in my back pocket. Wanna see? Watch the episode. First up on the call list, we're checking in on Cheryl.
Josh robbing the bank is kind of a turn on.
How much did you spend since he's been locked up?
$30,000.
You're stupid.
30% of the time, she's a straight psycho.
I just got up by my boyfriend.
Even Bonnie and Clyde fought.
She was actually one of the most requested cast members that you guys wanted to hear from, because we are obsessed with her being obsessed with criminals. What WTF, Cheryl? WTF, okay? We want to know. So here we go. Let's get into it. Why did Josh wear that wig as a bank robbery disguise?
You want to hear the story about the bank robbery? Yeah, I know exactly what Josh is thinking.
Josh's disguise when he went in to rob the bank, it was a long blonde wig with really long bangs.
So when Josh ran in there, he told everybody on, I don't remember exactly what episode it was, but it was the one where we were at the hardware store. And he showed like the face mask kind of that he had, and it kept fogging up. So when he went back out, he didn't want them to have a good description of him. And so he had ordered a wig, and the bangs hung like just low enough because he's like, I'm the only blue-eyed, guy really around here. And like his blue eyes, he had a big ego over them. So he like wore the wig, and then he had like a bandana on to cover up his, his nose and his mouth, so you couldn't only see like none of his skin basically. And then when he had his hoodie up, and he had stuffed a pillow underneath the hoodie. And the cops actually, when they did get a description of him from the bank tellers and everyone that was in there, they described him as a heavy-set, tall, blonde-haired chick.
Okay, clearly Josh was hyping this story up to his girlfriend. He's like, I ordered a bang. It had to be a specific size. I did blonde because people think that blonde women... Like, no, there was not all of that thought into it, okay? You probably found a coupon for the damn wig. Now, years later, you trying to impress this woman and make it seem like you're a mastermind genius of the world. Josh, we on to you. The fabrication is real in these streets. I love how Josh is acting like, I'm the only one with blue eyes in this entire town. I have to cover up these blue lagoons, baby. Because if I show up, the bank teller's gonna be like, oh, that's Josh. Cues faint. Oh, Josh with the blue eyes. Dog, if you're from that town, leave a comment, okay? Send us in some pictures, because I know he is not the only one in that town with pretty eyes. I know there's more than one. That's not even like scientifically possible. With so many criminals in the world, Cheryl, how did you find Josh?
Yeah, I found him. I was looking up serial killers. I was actually doing a report on Ted Kaczynski. I was also looking for basically like the damage of his bombings and his victims and stuff. And in the middle of all it, I found Josh, and I'm just like, whoa, who is this? I hope he didn't get blown up by Ted. And luckily he didn't. Like, he was there in Colorado, and so I wrote him. But in the picture, he gives I guess what the fans now call the Elvis face. I've noticed a lot of them calling it, but it's like this little bad boy look he does. Like, that's the exact face he had on when I first seen him. And for some reason I was like, why does he look so cute making that stupid face?
Look, there have been a lot of prison bays going viral where people see the mugshot and be like, they couldn't have done nothing wrong. They too damn fine. What did they do? Free that man. Free that woman. They fine. And his eyes is looking a little blue. Okay, Josh, okay, I see. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, Josh was looking like a little Ken doll in that mugshot. Yo, that'd be a dope ass idea. Just like a little Ken doll bank robber. Like it comes with a little detachable wig. Whenever he goes to rob the bank, like you put it on the doll, and then it's like, look, he's about to rob the bank. By the way, not that I'm just super bored on quarantine with nobody to talk to, but tell me more about this inmate meeting website.
No, on these sites where I found Josh, it's like, it's kind of like a buy and sell page, but you can only buy, you can't sell. And, you got a list of guys, a list of their pictures, you see your product before you buy it. And they have an address where you can write your letter to and everything, So I'd say that it's kind of like a buy and sell page, but for inmates.
Oh, okay. Like an eBay. Literally. And were you happy with your merchandise?
I would say I was pretty happy with it. I would say, even to this day, I've had friends, I've had family, I've had fans ask me like, do you regret it? And I like look at him and I'm like, no, not at all. Like, we had our downs, but he made me laugh so hard. Like, I don't regret any of it. I to be honest, if I found out he was in prison again, I wouldn't leave him there alone.
I think we fight, but it just shows that we're both a little crazy. And I think that because we're both a little crazy, we know how to put up with each other's crazy.
People always talk about the relationships like a roller coaster, and that shit is normal. Yeah, we had our ups and downs, and we just, no. Relationships are not supposed to be amusement park rides. I don't know if anybody's told you this, Cheryl, but you can date guys who aren't in jail too. Join us. We're out here. But we all have been through a bad boy phase in our life. I think we're just waiting for Cheryl to get out of hers. I think she's still in it. And I want to know, when did you start your bad boy phase?
I guess I always had this thing for bad boys. I mean, from the beginning, I guess. I had this like fetish with Nikki Sixx and wanted to do everything just like Nikki Sixx. It was really like his look from like 84 to like 87, just like the heavy metal rock star hair, just like doing whatever he wanted, always getting in trouble and getting away with it. He was just like a little troublemaker. For some reason, it made him super sexy.
Yeah, Nikki Sixx definitely does look like Josh in a wig trying to rob a bank. So I could see how that started your bad boy phase. I don't think he's the bad boy in the way of like, I'm about to be in jail. He's more the bad boy, like, party, stay out past your bedtime. I think how people tell you that weed can be a gateway drug to harder drugs, Nikki Sixx was the gateway drug to badder bad boys. So that's where it started. Boom, cut to now. Cheryl's into guys who know what hydrochloric acid could do to a human's body. I see the pattern. You know they say that the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Well, Cheryl's apple must have fell very, very far from her family tree. Cheryl's apple. That's where it went. Because her sister is a correctionals officer, which is completely different from what Cheryl chose to do in her life. A passion for punishing criminals, a passion for criminals. Y'all get it. Do you and your sister Lacey ever see eye to eye on criminals?
She would never date one. She would never even give one like the time of day to write her, or, you know, her writing them.
What exactly did he do?
He robbed a bank.
Oh, wow.
I would say one thing she does agree to is that she does believe that some people are in there and they're innocent and they shouldn't be in there. And, you know, she does feel like some of them have, you know, crazy sentences for what they've done. Like me, I'm more like, I like the, you know, the sexy bad boys. And she's like, I like the nerdy good guys. And I'm like, whatever.
Well, we certainly learned a lot today. Thank you, Cheryl, for calling in and spilling some tea with us. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to our channel because you don't want to miss the next episode of Lockup Unlocked Quarantine Calls Edition. We're shoveling up all the dirt. Big old WeTV show, just scooping it up. You never know which one of your favorite cast members we're gonna have on next week. I'll tell you. No, I won't. You just gotta watch. I want to tell you, but I can't. But it's gonna be good. So make sure you guys tune into that. Leave a comment, and when you go outside, don't forget to wear your mask, but not to rob a bank. I'm talking to everybody. I'm not just talking to Josh. I'm mainly talking to Josh. It's you, Josh. Don't do it.